Alright guys, welcome to another market recap. Today was pretty crazy because of the fact that London gave us this ridiculous move, taking, again, not unexpected. Well, yeah, it was kind of an unexpected major gap there. So we just started to sell off, then had an immediate push up coming to fill that gap, and then we get the sell off. So there's a lot of sell side liquidity here that would have been targeted if you were just bearish. Generally, you see from a market make it buy model to a market make it sell model, moving from buy to sell with this initial market structure shift on the swing higher time frame from Monday going into Tuesday, now going into Wednesday, which is today. So just having a bearish bias even on this day, just continuing to attack low after low after low. But prior to that, as you can tell throughout the entire day, if we get an open high low close, that during high volatility we are going to be sweeping buy side first if we're going down. We're going to be sweeping buy side first if we're going down, and we're going to be sweeping buy side first before we continue moving down. And that's kind of the general understanding that you should have if you are having a bearish bias. Same with the bullish. If you are bullish on the day, if you're in the buy market maker buy model, if you're seeing, let's get rid of this, if we're seeing that price is going to start moving up and your bias is bullish after this major move down, and you're anticipating that price is going to rebalance or move from external liquidity. In this case, it was actually, balancing out this gap here. I believe I went over that in the video, but rebalancing like 50% of this entire move, and then started to continue higher, starting that market maker buy model, or turning from sell model to buy model, back to sell model. And just, you guys know the deal. You guys know. So if we're anticipating that we are going to start attacking highs after initial market structure shift here on the swing structure, then you would say, okay, if we are going to continue to attack another high, we're going to go take some lows first. So we're going to manipulate down, then continue up. And the next day, well, this is not the next day, but this is Sunday into Monday, we actually just get that market structure shift. So we didn't get too many opportunities. Here's Thursday and Friday. So we manipulated down here, took the high, manipulated down here, took the high. So we're going to manipulate down first, then take the high in market maker buy model. You align that with your OTEs, you align that with premium and discount, things of that sort. I know you guys know the routine. It's just really about being able to apply that during your higher time frame analysis. It's actually pretty neat that it's between 62 and 79. As you know, that is something we look for. So just knowing that we were now on a market maker sell model, telling us that with this initial move to the downside on Monday, coming up the next day, sweeping sell side, coming for buy side. By the time we are about to have New York open around this time, from 9:30 to 10. I know it's super small, guys. I'm sorry. Let's just zoom in because you guys pretty much get the bigger picture. So by the time we are, let's get in a little closer. By the time we are about to open at 9:30, we just manipulate up, massive push down, and then we just stay under this breaker, giving us multiple opportunities to short, taking this low and this low. We went over that, I believe we went over that yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday's video. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. Really awesome. This is also on the 3-minute. We actually did our market recap on the 1 minute 30-second, I believe. So of course it looks a little different here, and the explanation is a little different here, but if I would have dropped down to the 1 minute, would have gave you the same explanation why we were looking for shorts. Yeah. So fast forward to today, same deal, bearish. So we came in, we filled this gap in London. This is something you would already had analyzed during your pre-market analysis, and just ask yourself, where could we be targeting next if indeed you are looking at internal liquidity, external liquidity, market analysis. Is that something that you take into consideration when determining your bias? If you just use the candles on the daily to determine your daily bias prediction, there's protocol. You guys know that. So also, if you see here, pretty interesting, we had a breaker here that also tapped perfectly into right where price reversed during London at like 445, which is really interesting to see. Never really hit 50% of this daily opening gap. Nevertheless, we just completely start to sell off, and right at 8:30 was the beginning of the sell-off, which if you took this entry here at the close of this candle, you would have had your 1-2 risk to reward. And if you waited for 8:30 to tap back into this breaker, you would have been able to take another entry there. Really interesting trade, super cool. It's really, I would say, I'm going to continue to show you guys this breaker block entry day after day after day. If it shows, super cool. If it doesn't, and now we're here on the 1 minute, and same entry at the close of the candle, market structure shift. Coming to rebalance. This major gap here. Coming up just to continue back down. Giving us something like that. Super interesting. Super awesome trade. And yeah. I am definitely going to be trying to go live. So it's all about timing. I'm going to just make that argument. This indicator is not 100% going to hit 1 to 2s every single time. It's still very important that you take into consideration your daily bias, taking into consideration internal liquidity, external liquidity, using those micro time frames, macro time windows, using your silver bullet, using any of those time windows that you're able to utilize. This is not a indicator that you just use on your own by itself, and it's going to instantly make you profitable. Let's be realistic, but nevertheless, it's an amazing tool that has shown its ability to give us potential entries that we could potentially take. Like I said, it's not the the Holy Grail, anything like that. It's just something that really helps not only find potential setups, but being able to manage or help me understand potential places to place my stop loss, my risk, my stop loss, my take profit, and doing risk management. Like I said, really awesome tool. If you're interested in using it, feel free to like and comment, subscribe, and join a Discord, and I will be releasing it shortly. With that being said, thank you guys so much. This was going to be super quick. I'm not really trying to be on here all day, but super quick, super fast. When I I actually might be going live. I really do want to be going live soon. I have it in the schedule. When I have some free time freed up, I'm going to start going live during New York session so we can watch these trades play out together. It's going to be super cool, super fun. Just make sure you stick around. Make sure you continue to hit that like button, and make sure that you are tuned in and locked in every single day, so when you get the opportunity, you can take advantage of it. With that being said, I love you guys. God bless you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.